Okay, test. Let's see if this is working. Ah, beautiful. That's what we like to see. Alright, so, it has been a little while since I've done any streaming. I think July, Final Fantasy 16 actually. And my setup was much different than the current one. um, I've moved from a sofa into the corner of a room where I've managed to set up a third screen. So I've got Surface, which is my main computer. I have the monitor at a time, and I was also using our TV, which is on the wall. But now I have dedicated spots, and a bonus screen. So I went and grabbed a screen, and I from there I've also got like a green screen now. So that's set up there too, and so this is the first time I've tested an actual stream with that set up the way it is. It's looking pretty good. I nabbed a camera from a buddy. It's the Shadowless AU I do this podcast with. So you might see that that's what I'd been doing every week anyway. So I was kind of doing stream every week. So I did have a little bit of an online presence, but I've just been dealing with some health stuff, sorting out a few things that and doing my university stuff. And when I do my university stuff, I tend to streaming. That's something I'm planning on changing. System with the streaming stuff, especially since now that I have this setup right. So this new setup is a little bit more permanent. I don't have to move things out of the way and back to stream. And I also had to buy a bunch of new cables and cable management to set that up as well. So now probably the things that I need to work on. So I was just testing the camera for the first time today to see how that shows up. Now I could probably do something a little bit better with the lighting. Other than that, that will make it a little straightforward. But get a little bit more cable management. Some of that stuff's works itself out eventually. But I think I pretty much have everything else. The camera was a big thing. The green screen is a big help. Now, it's a funny thing with the green screen is I was on the Hall of Gamer podcast and my wife didn't like being in the background. She commando core space thing. She wasn't being so. That's led to her green screen because I'm still in the same space. I'm still in the living room that I was in. It's just now in a different area. So moving on from there, I did play quite a few games while I was in uni for the year, but I never really I never really put that into any streaming except for when I had a little bit more free time at the start of the semester. So I played Lies of P twice. This is the third playthrough of Lies of P. It's pretty much one of my favorite games. I don't think anything's gonna top this game, and I'm realistically not anything else that came out this year, except maybe going back to Final Fantasy 16. Depending on how much streaming I get to do, I might continue that playthrough. I definitely need to play the game. I put it down with the intention of exclusively streaming it. And then, because I wasn't doing it to uni. So, but, third playthrough, I really enjoyed this game. I have basically gotten to I'm pretty good at the parries anyway. I know a lot of people kind of have, but but the move set that you pick up from the pig organ in the third playthrough, normally you have phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5. May not be particularly optimized, but I kind of chose what I want in each of the slots. And I found at phase 7, so like this whole thing gives you new skills, and there's basically a Fury Guard attack one here, where you can block Fury Guard attacks with the General Guard button, which, saying that the extra abilities that you manage to put on with these, it's between attack type abilities. So in this goes up to level 5 as well, but then 6 and 7 going extra game plus. So you've got attack type, you've got survival type, you've got ability type, you've got item type. They obviously do different things. The stuff I chose, which basically make this, I think some people were calling this easy mode, where Fury Guard attacking with any guard, so enhances charge attack, enhances charge attack, the attack of charge attacks, the recovery of guard regain upon guarding a fury attack, guard a fury attack, which is this is designed to do. It recovers all guard when a fury attack is guard, so guard with no stamina, consume stamina when a perfect guard is successful, and charge the pulse use cell, which is the healing item, which partially charges Legion cells. So, from there, even though I'm pretty good at the parry, which I will continue to use, I'm not just going to guard. I'm not really a dodger. I never even unlocked the ability to dodge twice, or I further got the ability to basically dodge twice. Never really unlocked that until like a little bit late. So one of the other things that happened was that I was using the Forza Horizon 5 controller. It's LB button. It's the parry button, and I broke it. It broke. So what did I do? I went to my old Xbox Series controller, the one that console. Not really. It's kind of a plasticky feeling controller. I really like it. Went back to my Elite 2. My Elite 2 controller, I already have set up on it. I'll have to make sure that the setup in this game is set up. My LB button still doesn't work. That was one of the first things to break, because that's what breaks on. RB button's not that responsive. Don't think it actually really does a whole lot in this game anyway. From memory, either way, it's not working. I'd have to get it. Let's go. It's the run button B. Let's get out here, so I can equip some stuff. Did I unequip my? No, I'm showing up. I don't think I actually use anything. Let's go to this area. Which lets you use the weapons as just kind of a side area. So let's just see. So there's light attack, heavy attack. Let's see what I've got set up here. So you've got healing. So I've got that set up to dodge. It's like I don't set up. That's kind of what you want. Back button still. So I don't actually know what I've got set up on this back. Let's see if I can change my seconds. Okay, so that is... attack. So that's one. So I'm using that charge attack, which you can't see because my camera's kind of... Heals the same, dodge is the same. Still looks like it's not doing. I mostly have this set up for Forza, and that's like up, shift, down, shift, things. But it looks like the setting 3 is probably going to be so. And then I'll have to work out what this other button is, and do something about that, I think. So, but for now, I would be very interested to see, because I haven't tried it yet, as I was saying with the, just gonna guard, gonna have to see how that phase 7 works. So I don't really need to do it weapon with this, but one of the things I want to do is make sure that I talk to everybody, just to kind of make sure I'm moving like, the story on stuff along. I don't actually need anything for this because I'm gonna do. See, just kind of like the. I mean, I can do any of the ending really. So in fighting the final boss is probably string. Spoil any of that early for people, but I'm leveled up. Like, I'm not proficient in Dark Souls kind of games, but you get to a point have to kind of start filling any of these other stats because you don't get new out of them if you you know, they start to so let's go see how we go. Maybe I can set that up to run other bot. I'll fix that up later.
Of his grief may be clouding.
That might just be A, actually.
People have
yeah.
no idea. Thanks for keeping.
Which doesn't really do a whole lot in this. So B might be a better bet. So the weapons that I decided to use, I used this for most of the game. My first playthrough, I really just stuck with the, where is it? The police baton with the original blade that you get with balanced build, which is it. It's just dismantled. See, probably dismantled. I disconnected it. Just some of the extra stuff up. But then I also kind of used the dragon swords. I've started using the frozen feast for things like the other later bosses and stuff like that, just because it's a little. So, all right. In terms of other things that I've got on, I'm using the Aegis shield. It's really good. And then just kind of like the increase ergo because I'm early in the game. For this playthrough, if I can get a little bit of extra ergo, that'll just up the skills. And then motivity is kind of like boosted that a little. Everything else is. So you're changing the insulators and stuff depending on the types of enemies that you have, and it really just if you're right. So, all right. So let's move on to wherever I'm up to with this, because it's been a few weeks. I've been focusing on stuff, trying out a couple. I've been going back and playing. Well, which is World of Assassination now, and enjoying that. So once I get through the story, there's a bit of an extra playthrough. Just work on streaming some of the playground stuff, just kind of extra thing. coffee. It's too cold. That. For consistency's sake and for the fact that Final Fantasy XIV is coming to Xbox, so I actually want to consistent streaming as well. Work out where I'm at and decide what kind of stuff I want. So, where are we at? So, it's later in the game. Rat City Hall. What? It's the last place I was. So I defeated one of the bosses there, so that was just as I defeated a boss. So I came into the third playthrough and decided to work. This is what. Kind of checked out the new stuff, and then as soon as I had the ability to unlock that last bit of unlock the phase 7 stuff, I just went in. So this is to the stream. It Lies of P Game Plus. See. In getting back into this game after weeks of
here it is. The Nini works. Everything you see here
sneak up on
belongs
enemies
to the
and just do
Nini,
like
the classiest player and most brilliant inventor in Krot.
didn't work there.
Just ask him.
I don't really care.
Not just
let's go.
Almost every machine and train.
This is starting to get into some of the slightly.
You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind
just
of
like
person is he?
I guess it's still open,
Wish we could find him.
but it's just
That is, if he's still kicking.
the enemy's starting to move, starting to encounter like that. So you go back, you see I'm overheating there as well. What you want to do is probably put on Herder that helps with fire damage. So that's what 20. That one. This shouldn't be too bad. Ah, well, I mean, that's not surprising. Well, actually, the entrance is just there. It's fine. So. That goes and shows that you still kind of like Souls, like any Souls game. If you die again, you end up with half the souls, but you can. I don't know if that's a common thing in Souls games. I would assume that you would just lose everything, but it has this weird thing where you. If I died right here, you could actually pick up the souls from here, but then it'd be halved again, but you'd still get some of the ones that you lost. I don't know if that was anything. It's cool. It's good to see that everything's still working. Streams though. It's like chat's still working. Stream's working. Stream elements is still working. Didn't change any of being or anything. And there, which I didn't really have anything anyway. About 20,000. That's actually not bad. That's no good chunk of level. All I need to remember now is that I've changed my carry button to that button. The back of my controller, so let's practice that a little. That'll take a little bit of retool. Let's do it again. It's a different interface. The good thing about this playthrough is that even if it's a fury move, just kind of bit of getting used to. Am I worried about it? I think next time I go and do, I'm going to change. I might change one of the setups on the controllers to actually suit higher buttons. A little bit more snappy than using like a different. So but it looks like my RB button's working just fine, so I don't have to worry about that one just yet. My line attacks. Just have to retrain myself to use this Elite 2 controller then, instead of using my LB button, which, fair enough works, but like I'm pressing it a few times now and it is. This is a little bit more snappy at the back one. So. I remembered my dodge bar. Running, jumping, run. It's actually that. Okay. Now, that's one of the enemies that looked at me. Why is that? Oh, I guess I feel. For a second there, I was wondering. Anyway. Right, so. Let's try and get rid of the guy up top first. He's annoying. Yes, and I keep using my heal button instead of my block button, so. But that's a little bit of thing. I like the idea of this game like breaks the enemy's weapons. Most let's work on this guy a little bit. Okay. Getting my sea legs back. Those little doll creatures are much worse later on. So there's probably going to be a couple other things that I'm hoping to change about my setup. It's mostly going to be like the Gear Lab at home. Stuff like that. Try to create a couple of new elements. Maybe some ring or something. Not sure. I do have an existing one, but if I'm going to do anything with it, it's kind of nice to have a really setup. Any of that. And it's good with the green screen as well. It doesn't do anything. Okay, so we're going into the Benini workshop. There's a like riddle dude over here.
Another fine day in the congratulations.
So
you know what I'm
sure.
as soon as I now. It's time for
Let's just see what the riddle is.
No more
I think
waiting.
it's
We thank you
human.
for participating. By morning, it walks on feet numbering 4. At midday, just 2. No less and no more. It walks on 3 feet when the evening arrives. And if you solve this, then I'll know you're alive.
Human.
Correct. Fantastic insights, caller. But not everything has to rhyme, you know. I'm not a caricature. I'm the king of riddles. That's still
Alright, we don't need any of that. Got a Trinity key. Springs are reacting. Wasting my... But I need them. I had to build up to get that 11 bit stuff in a run, and it's using the this weapon's really good at some nice wide sweep. So. And it's fast. The handle, I think it's the dancing puppet blade in handle, is quite fast, and it has a heavy attack move that I really like. That one there, it's just very smooth, and it's not too slow. You find that the attacks that you get put on the your heavy attack moves get put on the hilt, and they can be all kinds of different ones. But this one I've used, you know, a good chunk of the time, and it was originally on the balance blade that you get. Now I've just kind of put it on this thing, and it seems to be the best all-round like setup that I've found so far. And the blade that I have has like a corruption element too, so it puts corruption in it, so it's really nice. But yeah. Pretty much only one way through this area. Start off with anyway, you have to unlock everything, it circles back around.
Oh, this place gives me the creeps. Like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Chimney's looking out for you.
Now, we're going to encounter an enemy up ahead. test skills a little bit. Blocking's fine. See how, because he's just the dude just has a shield, right? So he's got 2 shields. A couple more of them. It's not a boss or anything. It's just kind of so. So let's see. So let me just see if then. I definitely want to use my stone for electricity. Dude. You can only really do anything with him damage-wise when it's opened up like that. So. But actually doing a decent amount of damage. That's the few. Oh wait, did I not? No, okay. That's actually funny. I didn't use the I activated the Stargazer, but I didn't get any. So that animation that it just did really stumps you. You get kind of stuck. There a little bit when he tries to do the animation we don't actually have any, so you can't really skip it either. You kind of just get stuck. He's just reaching to his back pocket and there's his pocket. So but we were doing a decent amount there. That was all right. So and you can see he got electrified, so that's only after 2 hits it does happen quite fast and everything's set up. It's good that I changed that converter as well, because there's a coming that overheat really quick. Hell. Let's go and stone. Got him electrified. Up there now as well, and he's been his faint stance. He's not too bad. Damage on the ground. Guy's a little bit weaker than he used to be. I don't really get one hit in sometimes on these enemies. Yeah, we could. Too bad. The worst part about this game, I think, is the way that your weapons, I mean, obviously, if you're going to attack, probably, see, look, I'm attacking now, and it's just hit and miss whether or not it actually hits the, if you get in a tight corridor, then you're pretty much just gonna hit it, and it's gonna attack, so. There's another Stargazer in here, actually. there is a good opportunity to just like skip certain areas and stuff over. Or it is good to clear areas just for the XP, but I actually level up. Just having a look, like capacity. Set up of it's +2. That's not bad actually. Adds a little bit of HP. It's +1 on everything now. +1 advance. It's lowest thing I have. But it's still like +1. But it looks like it's +1 to like every stat. So it's just not getting much more about upgrading the attacks anymore. But so we can get our elemental stuff. Wasn't expecting that to hit me at space. Down the end here, let's have a away. Oh, no. As many fragments as we can, as we'll be safe. I was wondering what kind of days I can set up for streaming. I know that I want to do fun. I don't know quite what I'm doing with the 16, but it'd be kind of nice to have like, you know, like a race day, a division day. This division's really good. So, division 2 it's fine. You know, I already finished the Xbox version, like I've upgraded it as far as I really need to be in that, so so that unlocks the stair ladder. Let's keep going up. Actually, now that I've played this, it'd be really good to go back and do some of Souls, Born, games, Blood Bowl. I've never played Blood Bowl. Pretty much had it since release and access to it. Never really bothered with. Because I never finished a Dark Souls game, never finished Demon Souls. I've had both of them. I never. But I really should have checked it out because I really like this. I know there's a lot of inspiration there. Bloodborne and this game. So either this one or Sekiro. Sekiro I really want to play as well anyway. So that could. But I do have like I was saying earlier, I wanted to play as well. So maybe I'll just start with and then maybe start working my way back through some of those other Dark Souls kind of games. Alright, let's unlock this access. Shortcut back to the beginning. The area. Won't bother going back that way for now.
Oh, fantastic. The pipe fit like a glove. Well, like a pipe that fit. Idioms, you know?
A little help.
Let's go get
Anyone?
Vinny.
Wealthy and dashing philanthropist in need of assistance.
It wasn't until about halfway through the game that I actually worked out that there was like a run, jump, and actually with this button configuration, that is.
I have to
See.
stop them.
Situation.
All right, Benny. Pull yourself together. You have a duty to this city. And
Sure,
to
it's
your
just
own
A,
sterling
actually.
reputation. Oh, easy now. No need to kill me. Hold on.
Vinny.
But the factory is before all this. I'm told. Before all this, I'm
Okay.
told. How did
You can go back to the hotel. Yeah, let's go straight through to the boss area. See how my parry skills hold up against the boss these days. Get rid of this dude. See how they just throw shit everywhere. You can block pretty much most attacks and get health back. It's a little bit easier with the way that I've upgraded my stats as well, but you can see I'm really overheating. Some of the stats that really pick up, like overheating and the corruption, is terrible. You're going to die if you get %. So, alright, now these guys can be tricky to. They get you on the ground, they just keep smashing you, so it's not, you're gonna die. You don't have like that. On him. So that's the first time I've really tried to block him. It's kind of it knocks you back though, so you're not completely resistant to it. That's interesting. Now I get more than enough of these things, the star fragments, so I tend to just bring just because I'm trying to show off my skills. kind of helps you defeat him a bit quicker, then so be it. Either way, about halfway through this battle, they die from overheat. So skip this. Right, so let's get our blade. Two hits. It's good to kind of see how the bosses hold up with their attacks in this new plus. I did hear that it's just kind of it's add to it. So some people have started their game again, so that they didn't have to do like a third playthrough or something. Game plus. There is so many advantages. Starting. See, that other dude didn't come back. It's kind of cool. It's kind of just cute. So if this guy's gonna take me down in 2 hits, see how the later game ends up. That's not too bad. He'll change his attack now though. I've got to get behind one of these poles, otherwise I get flamed. That Spectre is out of here. But that Spectre's health is going down. Ah, he's still in. He's still in. No, he's gone. Just didn't. Getting my parry button actually. Really not. About. And it's good that I'm mixing it up with. Yeah, it's taken down a lot of. Go back in. Some stuff on the YouTube channel as well. Like notifications. locations, things like that. I think that's a corruption. The spec that you can add towards the cubes that have. Alright, I gotta get out of here. Don't run away, Spectre's already dead. I do have 2 uses of the electricity. Kind of. Get that off. That knockback. That knockback seems to be a little bit more solid. One that from blocking the attack. I wonder if there's a way to lessen that. At this point, I don't know if you can actually get any resistance, something like that. But at least it's blocking it. It's like before you could just not survive if you were in the way of that thing, but blocking and parry is really nice. I actually really like it. I know some people think it's really clunky, but I actually think I have no trouble with it at all. So. So let's set up a couple things. Let's just use the cube. I think I've got a kind of electricity on here as well. Good when the Spectre has hate, because you have a good opportunity to see heavier attacks. Wait, come on. I need to get away from that thing. I do not want to be on nails. No way to tell the Spectre to get out of the way. Always forget about that second move that he does, where he brings it down on you. That's what killed me this time. Actually, I'm glad he did that. Give me a chance to get in there with the heavy attack. I don't use the Aegis shield as much as I used to use it. yeah, if you get behind one of these poles, you will avoid that flame attack every single time. It's still a lot of damage. It's not like you're getting close. He's got your flame gun out. Up. You don't want to be so close, just die to yourself. There we go, and he's down. Nice, nice, nice. Finds the dance. Generally, after activating the Stargazer, didn't go back and have a look at the teleportation, and it'll tell you any of areas if you actually have something. You can go back to Hotel Krat and we didn't need to do that. Right, so a Venini.
If it isn't my savior, there you are, my boy. Without the fact, if the name, it's a grind.
Just avoid that stuff for now.
Then my eye
Go
just
back.
I will
He's
also.
got no
I always will.
say whatever we can do here with this stuff, just to kind
Of course, your
increase the-
Pulcinella. If you ever need, I always welcome.
if I want to do the
No one,
stuff,
not even I, know what started the puppet. I
I need to have enough humanity, basically, and that is by line. Things you have to say, and
my
if
way
they've got
around the
something
weapon.
to say, so doing all the talking and stuff like that. So, but the good thing is that every time you go back to the Stargazer, if something new's come up, you can see in the teleporter if there's anything. So we can pretty much move straight on to next. Yeah. So let's go to the center and keep moving. I'm not quite sure why I've got A set back buttons on this setup. I don't really use it very. I tend to only really use the two shorter paddles. Which hot tip with the two control. The original paddles are great. They do wear down a little bit, but the scuff ones are they sit out a little bit further, and they're just that little bit more responsive because they're closer to your fingers. You can actually it's just a little bit more precise. Hashtag not sponsored. Let's go. But they are so much better. I am using the sticks as well, but only because they all wear down and you have to replace the sticks in the only stuff. Scuff. Now I've got quite a lot of ergo, so I'm just going to go back up and just use it real quick. Let's go back in a second. I'm not worried about losing ergo at this point, but just any extra look is good. So what do we want? Sit on stamina. Stamina is pretty low, and you know what? It goes up 2 every time. So levels. Actually, that's good. 3 levels. I'm happy with that. I didn't think I was gonna get quite that much. But so one of the reasons I need to fix my lighting is I've got one in front of me, and as soon as you can see, as soon as I put up my hand, I mean, it's close enough that it's giving me enough light, but as soon as I move forward, like I'm in the right spot now, but I've got an idea. Might get some of the ultras or something just to counter that a little bit. They're a little bit softer on the light, but yes, you need some lights on you. I'm glad you just joined as I was talking about you, dude. I was just about to say that you were going to help with we were going to look at the lighting before the podcast, which is, it's funny that that's the point that I decided to bring it up. I don't know if you heard that, as I was just saying that, like, the one ring light that I have is just in the right spot where I'm in the right spot here, but as soon as I move, I lose that. But I am finding that using the Logitech G Hub did stabilize the whole thing. I was having a little bit of problem with the green screen, but it's all cleaned up. It all seems really good. So yeah, welcome to the stream. So this is basically my first test. Now that I'm my uni duties, just thought I'd get in and try to get some of this going. Green screen stuff seems to be working fine. Yeah, no, that's cool, man. Any kind of jumping in, having a chat is good. I was actually wondering if I needed to hit you up to see if you'd noticed anything odd about the stream. That one, but it seems all good. So if this weapon it's got a wide sweep, that happened. So this is my third playthrough, and he is trying to get through it that third time for that last achievement for the thing that I missed. Guys, when they stick around together. I should not have died there. It's just because I'm it's blaming you. No, it's okay. So, are you in the middle of work then at the moment? So yeah, so I think I might get a couple of the Litra lights. They are a little bit softer in how light they can get, but I know you've got experience with it, we sorted you out this time. So hopefully that will fix it up a little. I was a little bit worried because I ran out of USB ports, and I had to plug in another 7-port USB hub that and I'm like, did it just kill and slow down my whole computer? Because Windows 11 cannot cope with like multiple things of the same thing plugged in, and USB hubs, multiple USB hubs is one of those things that it can't cope with. So yeah. It's really strange. It might be a little bit better now that Windows 11 has been around for a little bit, but generally experiences with it. Yes. But, yeah, Windows 10 is that for any. It's really. serious about PC gaming and stuff, but sorry, I'm not really focused on PC, so like Windows 11 and i7 Surface that I have is a good job. Play a lot of new games, not stuff from this year so much. It's good to test the Surface out and see if it can, what it can and can't do, essentially. Unfortunately, Windows can sometimes hold you back. Yeah, like, I don't know what the USB hub problem is. It seems to be working fine. But, it was detecting the mouse and the keyboard as the same. It's not ideal. Ideal at all, even if they were complete. So. Alright, let's kill some enemies here and still haven't worked out what my jump button is. It? Okay, so it is. I'm not gonna do this guy. So I get saved. I'm gonna hit that. Stuff. There's 3 enemies up here, actually. It's just these ones that I've been waiting to use this third playthrough as a streaming. So the thing is, I'll just start working again a little bit more. So I will be. Too many memes of other games that are more popular, so this won't game it. Well, yes, hello. Alright. Memes are... So what is your meme game of the year so far, even though you've been playing some older stuff? So do you like the new setup? I've got a green screen now. I'm set up in the corner of a room instead of on a sofa. So changing things, adding some more lights in. I guess the real meme is the game of the year. So this guy, I need to get out of this tunnel because this it's sweeping. Hope that. Spider-Man 2, New Zelda, Baldur's Gate 3, etc. Well, you see, the problem there is that I'm on an Xbox podcast, so if I start bringing up games on other platforms, start seeing a few problems, I think. That doesn't stop me bringing them up. Game of the Xbox. See what happens. Legit, I could bring it up as Game of the Year, but you know, we're kind of jaded on it. Which console in the stream title? Wait, hang on. Oh, yeah, no, that doesn't matter. I'm playing on Xbox with this, so I don't have to say what console it is because it's a multi game. Liza P Game of the Year, Game of the Year. Every blob.
These bodies. Could they be from Moonlight Town? Whoa, did puppets do this?
But yeah, you like your Dark Souls kind of games. Why don't you jump in and play Liza P? It's really great. Okay, cool. Alright, so surely, I thought you did. I thought you were kind of into that. Oh, wait, do you mean, have you played the Dark Souls trilogy, or have you played just the first Dark Souls? Probably a more question. First one was games. Yeah, well, I was saying that, probably would be going in some of the other games that I never played, because I never finished Demon Souls, and I never finished Dark Souls. They're the only two actual Souls-like games I've played. So, might be time to actually go and the jump. Oh, it's the pushing the left stick is the jump button. I always forget because I'm using the Elite 2. It's kind of just getting used to my buttons and stuff again. So, been a couple weeks since I played. But third playthrough, a game has not as much as this game has at all. So. Well deserved. Attention so much, I'd say. Oh, is that other butterfly still hanging? Yes, it is. Can't really use the Crescent Moon or anything like that for any more upgrades. Unless I do a bunch of weapons that I don't. So. The clock, I only have 2 levels left in Hitman 3 to go, and then I need to work hearing 20s and all that. So yeah, I could potentially stream some of the background stuff there. Stuff done. Alright, we don't need to go in there. A bit of a boss battle, go like a mini boss kind of. It's up here, so. I don't remember what the response is that I have to say to this one though. But
do you want to go up, child? The cathedral isn't. I still don't know what happened. If you're determined, are you?
Let's see, are you a stalker? I think. I think do nothing is actually the proper.
You've been warned, child.
response.
I am a sinner who could not, even if it hurts. Child, only the worthy may pass.
So the electricity isn't the ideal against this, but it's the only one I have a copy of, so
Cherish your life. I do not wish to witness more.
go. Definitely a little bit better on the
I do not wish to witness more.
Alright, up we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Pilgrim's Cable Railway. Now, those of you who joined us in Moonlight Town, we hope your preparations for the Pilgrim's journey are well underway. Fascinating.
So you were
town,
saying,
Moonlight,
Clark,
just
that
fascinating. Back in
the game
day,
has to be
the only way
memeable.
to
So
reach
what's
the
memeable
cathedral
about Spy?
was using a
So-
rope and pulley. So
I mean, I'm sure
thanks for
that,
building it on a
quite a
cliff,
bit- you-
Saint Frangelico.
Get quite a bit out of it.
I kid. Frangelica, wonderful saint, wonderful.
Okay,
Anyway,
what are some of your
next stop,
favorite
the Bridge of Atonement. While you atone there, don't miss a magnificent view of beautiful Krot. It's been my pleasure, friends, and enjoy the rest of your journey. I've been your captain on this ride,
New minigames.
Gemini!
Well, that's
not
just
bad, huh?
that's just
I
a
really
cheat.
am good at this. When in doubt, let
I'm not
Gemini
gonna
be
get to
your
any of
guide.
those games you mentioned.
You,
I don't have Spider-Man.
you look
I'm just gonna
annoyed.
get 'em.
What I do?
So
Ah,
barely gonna
sure
play
it's
any
fine.
more.
Let's get a move on, pal.
2023 games.
Something's off. Do you see that over
16,
there?
like that. Because I need to see if that's the game.
to be expected. What is
I know people got over it kind of quickly, but it's one. It's probably gonna be it. And you know, it's gonna be also my game. It's- They're the games that I played in 2023. Then it's at least not this year. 2 more months to Hitman and Witcher. Well, technically, Hitman and Quantum Break
No idea what those
are
things
games
are,
that I
pal.
need to
Approach
so,
with caution.
and because of Alan Wake 2, I'm very tempted to go back to Break. Even though I'm not actually, you know what? I should try and get access to Alan Wake. But yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could run through all of the games that I've played this year and have every game that I played this year on the list of games. Any one of them. Say, just because I played it this year, that would be a nice little troll for anyone thinking that games from this year. So why not? Still have one achievement in Witcher 3. Alright. Yeah, I can... I mean, technically, I really only wanted to get the base game done, which I did, what, last year? Or did I do it at the start of this year? I don't even remember. I think I did Batman at the start of the year. This game. A good completion for the year, though. I've like, my actual completions for this year have been pretty good. All of the multiplayer, like, this games, like so much more than some of the old stuff. Saints Row 2, obviously, still working on with co-op, but multiplayer stuff. Let's see. Let's just see. No, I don't know if Batman was actually on the list. It was Hitman, Quantum Break, and something else. I'd have to go back through and look at the games that I finished, but I finished the other one really, really good. It's like maybe it was. But yeah, so, because Witcher 3, I just wanted to get the main story done for that, and I'd be like, I can go back and do the DLC whenever. But I have to go and do, I think, I started one of the DLCs, and I'm up to the point, I'm up to the point where I can just roll around and get all that stuff in. So I'll pretty much do that.
What is happening?
Was that the game?
What's their problem?
I don't think it was Batman at all.
Wait, their bodies are strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes of yours open.
Also did the Crysis 3 multiplayer, considering that's basically... I did Rocket League. Rocket League's done. The next multiplayer stuff I'm pretty close to is Overwatch and... I only need to win 20 races in actually. So that's another. I believe, as far as I'm aware, I think you can investigate. It says prey got exhausted. I believe you can actually go in prey to this to get like spread towards but there we go. Your springs are reacting. The first time I did that, there wasn't any reaction at all. Had a busy year, blah blah blah. But you had games on the games on the. Actually, let's have a proper look at what was. What was it? I'm pretty sure. Let's check this here. Gonna bring it up, so I won't put it on the screen or anything. I don't want to share my other screen for, but list of stuff. Sure, I'm list of lists on Troji. This is goals. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Witcher is on one of my goal. It is on my goal lists. So maybe that was it. That was the other. And maybe it was just that I finished the base game. So, yeah, sure. I'll give you that. I'll give it. Yeah, no, there was another game in there. Witcher is just an add-on. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I think that was an extra game. I'm like, maybe down the track I'll call out something. Yeah, I don't see that happening. But hey, I could just go and do Starfield instead, right? So. one game that is not on my game list is Forza.
Mercy,
So
I
it
beg
needs a
you,
little.
don't. My name is. I was able. Sorry. Many substances. The gold. Okay.
Stone.
The people they claim if you seems there's an. I'm headed. The people.
I reckon I can do my goals.
I don't.
Liza P, I think is that I'm gonna do now. Because I was really just. This is my third playthrough. I don't even need to finish the game to get the last achievements. I just need to get to the end of the game and character X amount of times and actually option, which I've messed up. So technically, probably third playthrough that's happening. So, but uni's done now, so there'll be more streaming, which means that hopefully, if I'm productive enough, I can. What I need to do in the mornings and actually stream some of the afternoons. So, but as of next week, I start to get a bit more work as well. So, oh yeah, I was playing Resident Evil 4, actually, because I streamed that whole thing. Oh, not 4, 7, because I did it in VR. And I was doing it on VR on the PS5, the PSVR 1, PS5, but some of the DLC don't work in PS5. So I set up the PS4 Pro again and connected that, and now with the season pass of that, everything's going to work. So all of the DLC in the so I do need to do a little bit of streaming with that, now that I have that working. The problem with that as well is that I really wanted to run at a higher resolution on the PS5, but when I passed the PS5 through the box that you get to the just a second, I feel this nothing. When I passed the PS5, the PSVR box, I ended up, the whole thing was detecting Elgato to default to 1080. And I think that could have just been the way the EDID switch was set up in the Elgato software, but because I did have to switch that as well to get it to appear, but it was appearing before it, but appearing at 1080. So now it's. And I can run at a higher resolution on a better screen, better setup. There'll be a lot more streaming and stuff going. So yeah, let's kick some goals. Let's finish Quantum Break. Nah, but I'll do the last 2 levels in Hitman, and I'll try and focus on playground stuff just to kind of. So I'll get through Liza P streaming. Honestly, the last couple of bosses in Liza B are a bit of a pain. That'll be fun. Okay. Todd even finished his goals. I didn't even know were his games. Maybe next year my goal should be play all the games. Couple of race games, I don't remember which ones. Yeah, okay, cool. Race games. That's fair. Race games take a while. Oh, right, I think Race Pro was on there for the 360. Completions to play all the games to go. Yep. There's a bunch of 360 games that I just had the single player stories left after doing all the Contender and stuff like that. No, I really needed to kick in and do some of those 360 ones. So okay, let's go up. Oh, apparently not. This is a nice little refreshing break from some of those other games that really requires a little bit more assistance. Like, I didn't want to leave the third playthrough of this for too long, or I would have just forget how to play the game. Figure get this done. That's good. That was close. This is the area where I discovered that you actually... Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, there we go. Missed that one. It's not that far to run back. Alright, let's go again. This guy's moved now. I don't think he's got anything to say. Good to have something to do with this. Just kind of there. Finish P before and just gold. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I appreciate you popping in. Look, I actually appreciate you sticking around for a bit. Normal, just pop in. Go finish your goals, play Hitman, and then just dip out. So appreciate you just sticking around a bit extra long. Oh, you know what? I need to put on the birder. That particular. Okay. Party chat is better for chatting. Streamer chat? Oh, okay. Alright, I see how it is. Yeah, it's kind of own. I'm sitting here talking to myself, and maybe back at me. And if you don't talk back at me, you're either there or you're not. Just lurk. Alright, which one is it? Is it this one? Acid reduction rate. I think it is actually the acid. Yeah, the corona works. This thing here as well, that should help. So let's disruption. Disruption. That's just for the other stat. about that too much. Alright, go enjoy your show. Give me some recommendations. I don't watch TV, but maybe I should. Some recommendations. Next time we chat. Or next time you catch me streaming. Should you know? Day, good morning, whatever it is. Alright, now I have to get this Ergo back. Not that I've really lost that. Oh, what the hell am I doing? I really should have just waited like 1 extra second. It's a little bit too far to fall. Good. Nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Still lots of daylight left. I'm not gonna stream. But let's try to get a little bit of extra time, shall we? Nice day of stream. Alright, now I need to get my I only lost one. I guess I still lost half. But I think you actually the one of the organ things I put on you actually. So okay. I'm sure that's corruption. I think I put on the right thing. Sometimes I can never tell with between corruption and corruption's the yellow. Let's try not to fall down again, shall we? My ergo in is manageable. Try and get this without fall. I don't actually know if there's a way to get up there without getting hit at least once. But you lose a lot of health when you get hit. And then you die. But yeah, I've never really seen a better place. Better way. Maybe if I went to the right, I wouldn't get that in. I actually played half this game without realizing this. What the hell with some of these games? Getting caught on one of the worst parts about the game is sometimes you get the cameras are really like that was all my fault because I locked on to that character. But yeah, you do find that in this game, the most of the reasons you die, it's actually so. That is kind of ridiculous that I'm getting stuck in that spot. This isn't really my favorite place. Not really any places in the game that I hated. A couple of places where you stop. Just because of silly things like stuff, but overall the game is completely manageable. So, oh, apparently, me falling down as a theme today. The other weapon I have equipped is a just as bad, I think. It's just like a huge sword, but it's quite cool when you attack things with it. It actually shatters enemies. The rock on the top is actually obsidian kind. Blade, it's really nice, but that's the problem. Alright, let's try again. Let's try and get to the top of this tower. So hard. Tricky bit is avoiding. Actually, it was this point. It was around this point that I really started. You can dodge. That works. It's the right time. That's not helpful. What exactly was up there? If it's be open a shortcut, or is it just a chest or something? Let's have a look. I regret it. Yeah, I think it's actually one of the like trickster joke. Probably get some ergo just from something else. It's fine. Go back to that list stuff later if I read. Please. Sword. Oh no, what have I done? Oh well. Terrible, terrible. That was actually... because there's another area where you're supposed to jump over. That one I really... ran. Alright, let's fight all of these enemies. Head back up the town. Just gotta get that shortcut going, right? So... I don't know what cat does. I think it's just a... Alright, at least I'm doing it a little bit quicker now. Let's see if I can dodge this thing on. Hey. Yeah, I wasn't going. Let's go this way. Alright, next up. Back up here. It's a little better. Stake there. Go up there, actually use a weapon across the side. I don't need to get it. Alright, so this is a shortcut. Takes me back to pretty much where I've been trying to. Now we're past that point. Might as well activate stone just because. So good on him to be staggered instead of, you know, knocked down. And I'm out of. Let's just use my biggest shield. I thought I didn't quite have enough. Nice. One. There we go. Done. wants to open. So something like 5 minutes, so that. Person here
I'm surprised to see everyone
that you get a quest from, that if you don't do quest
I can't
boss, actually a little bit before,
I can't die.
Just going in. It's corrupt into one of. Good to not miss out on that one. I missed out on it last time, but got it the first time. I think you actually get a record. Forget about these. Got this stuff that comes from mucky muck. One too many hits. Yeah. Believe. What's that? Item around here somewhere. You just pick it up. So in the other person.
find the way out. Monsters everywhere. I need to grab my share and leave. Oh, oh that's odd. Sure, I don't need to. You don't know who I am. I'm Alidoro the Hound.
This one's
Treasure
a little
hunter
bit
extraordinary.
odd, I
I'm looking
think.
for other
You're supposed to...
survivors. Do you know of a place where I can
ends up-
take refuge? Preferably someplace clean and comfortable, you know.
Hotel
civilized.
eventually. But best way to do it is to actually tell him to go to Vanini.
Vanini Works. I didn't give that place much thought, but I heard
Well, then you go back
first-hand
to
knowledge. I suppose I have to trust you.
Works.
I have a lot of searching ahead of me, so why don't I
Then
lighten
talk
my load?
again.
Consider this an act.
I was whispering. Yeah. That's definitely
Since you're so helpful.
action. Let's just talk.
As a descendant of what I'm sure. Until then,
Do I have any? So, pretty sure I have. But yeah, he's important. Store. Achievement of store. So. Bye. So I believe I keep going up. Oh, so cheeky. I drop this vat. Think. Chest. Start. It's the start of it. There is an chest. So. It's over here. Maybe it's this thing. Is this insane? Ah, here we go. That's the item. The Archbishop's diary. Oh no, I don't even have it. Just go in. So. Arc. Let's go with this. Oh, in strength 2. So. I am starting to get like the +1s, +2s of these things, but the earlier ones that the ones that are in the earlier game, they are like +2. They're still as good as the one. So physical reduction is less than the current one equipped, even though it weighs less. So, which I'm just like, whatever. Doesn't even. That, I've got enough weight capability. I don't really need to carry around. So, keep that reduction rate up. So now, this is the opening the entrance. And with the book, you have to go up in here. This person, they turn into a star.
Oh, thank you. It's a reminder of the... It's a reminder of the...
And then when you come back a little bit later, there's like a red. But that's a missable, so you really, really have to do. Actually, I wonder if you can do it after you see the. To be announced. Still there. Maybe it's after the boss. I've already got the record. I don't need it. Now, this is the test. I think it's actually another place where you might be able to that spot. A couple of statues you can they just give you extra. This is the real test. This is the first, I guess, boss that has like two two phases. So alright. Probably be a good idea to put Archbishop was one of the ones that they nerfed. First patch. Isn't too bad. The Spectre still has heaps of health. Now this one has like a little dude that's attached to the tail, but that's actually just a node. So we can actually go to the back of this guy and actually do exactly the same thing as we did instead of dealing with the other one. I'm actually not too bad at deflecting these guys. Played him. That wasn't impossible. Like, I'm like, did he really need perfect? I'm not quite sure about that, but it's probably good that he did. This game needs to be accessible, like, as many people as possible. do that thing where it zooms about. It's really Spectre's still kicking though. Give me a little bit of health back as well. First try, and the Spectre kept up the game as well. Oh, what is that? Oh well. Thank you, Mr. Spectre. You come with me now for the rest of the game. If he survives to the end of the mission, like, you should really get that moment of like, take him with.
They owned me before the greed overtook.
Reminds me of Estinian from Final Fantasy IV. Except, this guy normally has a big sword. Or, you know, actually, they give him a different sword every time. Like a different weapon to get access to. Let's see. Okay, there's a couple of things that we go back to the workshop unit. Doggy. Valid. Let's go back in this record. It's complete. It's all good. Go complete. Alright, so go back in here. And just pick up a little record. Divine Service. Let's go, I think, back to Aladoro. Might actually just be right at the entrance, so let's get that done. I don't know where he's out, so we need to get him back to the hotel because I need workshop chip. Now, where is he? I don't actually know where he is. So, there we go.
Crawling puppets. You? I didn't think we'd ever meet again.
I haven't seen this
I'll say
dialogue.
I'm happy to see you, though. Sorry, I let my frustration get the better of me. This place is crawling with hostile puppets. You must have known that, but you still sent me here. Honor and trust.
I thought I cleared the place out, man. What can I say?
You've insulted me to the core. I'll never forgive you. But perhaps there's a shred of decency in you, so I'll ask again. Do you know of a safe place?
I think Elysium Boulevard is pretty safe.
Nice try, but I've been there already and I know better. The puppets have already destroyed that place. Again, you spurn my trust. But even a brave soul like me cannot afford another enemy in times like these. I shall show you mercy. Perhaps it will inspire a nobler spirit in you. But beware, do not fool me ever again.
Buddy, what are you gonna do?
You tricked me with your lie. But I'm... Remember, the hounds... You tricked me with your... But I'm no stranger. Remember.
Okay, so I think he's just gonna go back to the...
It seems the hotel is
Here. You did talk to him. No, I already said that.
You tricked me with your... But remember.
Alright, let's go back to the... He's back at the hotel. It's quick. Right, he's over this way. Second.
People have no thanks for keeping.
Saying anything.
Oh, it's you. I am the Hound. A descendant. Betrayal. I shall give you the honor of... However, you must prove It's up to you if you want.
I don't need that. He's here now. Alright, craft supply box.
Welcome to Hotel.
Drop goods.
This is a supply box. Officially approved. I shall open it. Welcome to
It's like I've still got some talk.
the store. The sweet store. That is what. Welcome to.
And let's see. For a little bit later on. There's another side quest that it's that. Now we go and have a chat over here.
You know that stalker? The Hound? Wow. I haven't seen him in person. I'm so glad that... You're not the only one who's curious. My looks give it away. But I wouldn't be much of a tour guide. My family was a house of weapons. But that's their I suppose my only...
Alright, so that's important. What I needed.
I've been investigating the puppet frenzy, and if my sister, I do so.
Wavelength decoder.
I always welcome.
Buongiorno, the house of. I am at the house of.
Cool. Let's check what's going on. No, I'll go into the tree for a second. Actually, let's.
The cathedral. Maybe those. But the bedroom. I'm worried about them. I inherited. Now you are. I am able to.
Quite up the spot. Let's move. Shall we? Let's alter. Now, might as well use the ergo. Let's just go ahead and add it to stamina. Let's just get that up. Normally, like, if you chose the other option, you'd see Alador here. And then you'd... Instead of him going to menu.
Krat was just a small town on the coast of little importance. Before Elysium Boulevard was built, this place literally was all
smiling
there
bunny
was
mark
of Krat.
relevant for a little bit later on.
When
So it's
some
good
in
to
the
not
city
miss it.
prospered, they left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krat's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krat's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new.
Alright. That's so funny. Get out by one enemy and then they bunch of damage. There's a chest down. You have to, and you have an enemy jump down on you. Go. Weapon. Already have that. Now it's good to have multiple versions of the same weapon to kind of try out different handles. Like just chuck a, I mean, just put different handles on the same weapon. Maybe. Not really bothered with that so much. I kind of just stick to the same stuff. The puppet handle is so good. I don't know. I really like it. I know some people go for the hits. I just like fast, quick, reactive. I like the parry, so find that a little bit better. Parry. Now, this bear stuck me the first time. I just get some problems. But ain't too bad this time. But they do that. He does so many hits, and they're really powerful. Just have to block everything. Buddy, I can do some power with those two things. He does keep coming back though. He's not one of the ones that disappear this time. She's a normal enemy, but you only get like one or two. I think there's like 2, maybe 3 up in the whole game. You're running, when you do a strike you actually do damage, which is always nice. Just running around down here with this butterfly. I never get it the first time. I think I do a little bit more damage now. It's just these other enemies that kind of appears. Enemies for to kill them before you do anything, because they just can. There we go, 2 hits. Done. Dark Moon in the Covenant's really handy for the higher end level of those. Whatever weapon you choose, most weapons probably use it. So. Get hit by this enemy if you're careful. Very easy to get stuck by like this group of enemies could really tear you up. Alright, so we're nearly up to a shortcut that takes me back to the start of the area. This isn't actually really that. They tell you about that little greedy secret area, but I mean, it's hard to miss, so. It's literally the shack underneath where we just were. In the middle there. It's gonna be like this. If you get out where that little opening was that I just parked. Just jump out and grab another item. Alright, we've only got one healing, so I might as well. Don't have enough for a level. It's just here somewhere. Now. Is it an ogre fragment? No, it's another dark. Yeah. So obviously these enemies are back. These are the main two. They don't really bug you while you're fighting the what I'm about to fight, but it's just good to clear them out. Okay. Go. Probably just put the grindstone on. This thing is a little bit annoying because it's really fast, but easily staggerable when you get a little elements on it. Jumps around. It does that over and over again. See? Oh, see, that was 3 times. That last one was a little bit slower than the previous two, I think. That's why I missed the reaction. So. Small slum shack. And that's it just here. Just like, this is that secret. Can't you just open the door and... Surprise! Gotta kill this thing. Apparently it's like this stuff about these couple. Bit of extra lore, you know. I know. Fire resistance is better. See, even on this, so that's the current type of the same style, I guess. Physical damage reduction is less. So I guess the trade-off is fire damage, electric, and acid damage, but then resistance. So, I mean, these other ones are still handy. It's just you're just trading off reduction rate, resistance. So I guess how much it burns, like if you get really stuck with something else, it's down. So a little bit later on, there's a bit of a secret thing here. It's not. Back for. And much moving out of that area, I believe. This next area has a couple of little tricks to it, like just tricky entrances. Things fall down on you. Got a bit of fight here. Okay, cool.
I test 1 2 1 2. We have
A little bit bigger than the other guys, but not too bad.
It's time to die.
At least your first time round. So you get it's not a problem.
Now, here's a safety reminder for all the malcontents of the Marlon district. A nasty puppy has invaded our territory. Be careful.
It's just an item. Not important. It's an ergo chunk. Sure. I don't use any of this. Go. And I believe we're heading back into the city. next major boss fight is going to be Brotherhood.
Oh, I thought, brother, why not join?
They're the Black Rabbit Brotherhood.
Actually,
The
don't
baddies who
think I talked to
torment
these
the
guys
heard
this
their-
time
All you
around.
have to do.
So, smart choice. I like it.
Let's fight on.
What do you think? Not bad, eh?
This is another spot where you can kind of get stuck a little bit. Is if you don't watch shit like that. So, quite a bit of damage. That one. Now, area where you fall down, I think. Actually, fall down in. There's a couple of items and stuff, so. The star fragments are so gorgeous. Yeah, if you don't want to miss chests, you gotta find. I mean, you generally end. It's like it's fallen, so you'll definitely fall down the first time you. Alright, up we go.
Whoa, hold up. It's been a while since I worked like that.
Now, there's an enemy out here that I generally get stuck on as well. So, I think both times I played, I died again. But that enemy up there that throws shit at you is just annoying anyway. So if you're in the wrong spot, yep, because there's another one up there too, right? So, you can actually sneak around this guy. He doesn't see you when the rest of him sees you, but I've actually never properly been struck by break. My weapon has broken. Oh, oh. Can't see him on the ground. They're the bear traps. Alright, so maybe if I can fight this guy off to the side. Let's do that. It's not even the worst one in the game. It's stuck in this guy. Every time with those. But yeah, it's stuck in the corner. Righty. Right, back to just defeating the enemies that pop out at you. You don't have help this time around. The characters disappeared on you. You have to with the one that has the jug itself, but that hard. It is probably one of the most annoying. You don't do a lot of damage, and she's pretty brutal, but once you break her weapon, it's... You watch closely every now and then, as I'm parrying, I'll be blinking at the exact... Just a reactive thing. I think, I don't know, I tend to... Reactions with the blinking. Maybe I'll get it every time. I've been lucky before. Right, let's go. I guess to start off, get our wait. Guy is easier now, but I might try and. I can avoid him for now and just go up top and just kill him of it. Wait, no, he's seen me. I'm stuck in this corner. If I have to. Oh no, the bear traps! I forgot about the bear traps. That's terrible. The only bad thing about redoing this section is the milk bug. Or is it keg? Keg lake. Go get our ergo again. It is good to make sure at least to keep it, get those couple of ones back up. Let's go with these. Stun him in peace, right? With these enemies is that they don't have So you're not exactly breaking anything. I don't see many of them do that, but there's one later on that does that. That's good. You get the Patience Amulet. You can sell all of these things, by the way. Get some Virgo and stuff. I could go ahead and sell my stuff. It's a hole in the roof as well. You'll end up down that way as well. So that's a really good chest. As much quartz as you can carry. Which is quartz. Is there another dog? It's a dog that jumps out. Let's just be that one. Ring ring. Alright, let's get another key. I'm not using them for it. It's actually a candle.
That's right. No offense. You know, it's as good. I can tell you're enjoying.
I never really worked out if it's specific ones that open specific doors. Because every one in my first playthrough that I opened was the right. So. Now, stuff. Let's see. This is opening side gate. Like a dog down, or is it just a dude? Gotta get my chunks. Alright, we're coming out the other side of the Red Lobster. It's one of the Brotherhood. So was it? So.
Hey, the idiots actually.
Oh yeah, there's it. How's we going for time? That's not too bad. I suspect within the next hour I'll probably stop. Let's see how I go against the Dark Brother. Dark Brotherhood, whatever. Come on, you can. Another really annoying stuff. What's the bat? Basic. Okay, so now there is a vendor up here.
I thought there were no more. I do love a bit. Are you with the? I can't
Show
tell
the
what's
mark of the
real and
Brotherhood.
what's fake.
So that's the thing you found on the gravestone.
My
in
job
the,
is selling stuff, not detecting
graveyard.
forgeries. If it's
It's
fake,
like, oh well, you must be. Let's have a look. So you can buy a record. I think is this the one you to get a record off as well? Second place. Make sure you buy the weapons from the. That and see if it's any. Okay, so the next step, you pretty much just have boss after this, like the boss for the area after this. So this is one you stargazing back to. It's like someone back there for it's one of the rooms.
At the house of Vanini.
Ah, it's because I've got a smile.
Oh dear, the stalkers. I believe you could but be careful. Ah.
Good to get it appraised though. Get like your
At the house of
moonstone
Vanini.
out of it.
At the house of.
What's he got to? It's just all normal stuff for now. You can upgrade those.
I know my way around.
Like there's at one point he has a. Hey, how many? See them. There it goes. I've got 2. I can't really do anything with that yet. I could. Completely necessary at the moment. Let's go back. And we. It's Bunny Boss. The bunnies, the bunny brotherhood. That. Bunnies of the dark. I think he spotted me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually think it's...
Looking good. Who'd have thought we'd make it this far? Hey!
Sure, but I...
That's just those dudes though, it's full on. And here we go. Oh, I can actually... I won't worry about that for now. I could have leveled up. It's fine. Alright, so get in. You can't actually apply the grindstone. It'll save you doing one extra thing to get in. Alright, let's check it out. Let's see.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like that.
So the trick here is to pretty much get helper, like the youngest help. But if you actually do too much damage to the oldest brother, you end up with a situation where you have to deal with like two and then other skills, and it's just not good. You just try to get rid of this one, do enough damage to get rid of the second one. Actually, yeah. It's just good. Luckily, I didn't do a very good job. Oh well, it's fine. Yeah, so if you do it right, you can have one at a time of the other siblings to deal with instead of. But if you take him down past, I think, health, thirds, you have to do two at once, so not as good.
Hey, what's the big idea leaving us behind? Oh, I knew we shouldn't trust them.
I don't know if that's a glitch, but that one, that doesn't really, that dialogue doesn't happen to, like, if you do die. As far as every time I notice it, it's only coming back. So.
Bring it on. You ain't seen
Bring it on.
like
Okay, let's,
It's been a while since I put anyone 6 feet under.
Right, third time's a charm. Out of them. Good deal. This thing. Alright, let's go again. Alright, we'll apply the grindstone back in.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like one.
Mine! Mine! Room for me, brothers!
That one.
Oh no! Knock him out,
Oh, I missed that one. Pressed the wrong button. Let's get healed.
Come on! You played nice with the others. Don't you want to play with me, Mr. Puppet?
I'm gonna end up dealing with two of these.
Let's finish this.
That's not what we want, because we're gonna end up with too many things hitting me. Then he has a right. But this time round, they're not actually that strong. It's distracting. By this time, I mean spots. One of the easiest brothers to deal with is actually Doom with Homer.
Bastard.
Here he's going. This guy's gonna come at me. Not actually sure if I defeat the eldest before the other one here, so. That was probably gonna happen.
Who wants to watch this guy?
You're better off just having one routed. Yeah, I'm down though. So after a couple of tries, you know, the amount of times you try on your first time in this game, get stuck easily. Heaps of star fragments though. There is no reason to just oh, so
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
I really like breaking this guy's weapon. He's got such fun attacks that it's actually really easy to block a lot of them. Just because they're repetitive. Like, the way that his attacks work, it's quite It reminds me of like, well, you know, the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy 7, but he also has similar moves like Flip. Alright, let's deal with Little Sister. Worse. Just ending up in a corner against them. It's just...
Oh no! Knock him out, bro!
Okay. We've got enough room. I won't bring out all the...
It's my turn!
This guy's really easy to get behind. I wish there was more stuff like when you break all of the weapons, like you get like something special out of it, but there's really nothing. It'd just be cool to just have like some kind of collectible. Just like collecting all like this I need to get my health back.
Since I've let anyone 6 feet under. Rest in peace, Geppetto.
Like just something from the enemies that have break. Like there are plenty of different weapons. Like the enemies have. Like, there are so many enemies that have different. Totally just trinket. Some variation of your weapon. But no, it doesn't happen. Kind of takes away the aspect, really. This guy, just like chill, just to take his time. I mean, he's not hard to kill, just don't want that ever. At least gonna get to the end of the Brotherhood. Stop it. Button calls. It's done.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my blood.
Take a vital chunk of his health down.
It's been a while since I've got anyone 6 feet under. Rest in peace.
Yeah, you can still take a lot of his damage down. So if I focused on him instead of the other one, so would have got. Then it again. Okay. You get ergo chunks and stuff. I don't know if every time, right, it's fine. Every now and then you get like another ergo fragment or something.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Alright, let's deal with little sis. When you break his weapon, already made a mistake.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my
Mighty Father, back it up. This is gonna be so much fun.
They're distracted, you can get behind them very easily. They're focused on the Spectre.
Oh no! Knock him out, bro!
It's my turn!
It's taken quite a lot of damage off the Spectre already. Down a little bit. out a smidge behind this guy. And it will be just down to the
So
other.
this is it. I've seen this before. Let's finish this.
So much better to block when he tries to grab. He's down. Let's try and get it on this last bit. Oh no! How did he do that? Oh. That sucks. Oh, it's so close. Need to get one hit in or so. Would have been good. Just absolutely something that they really do. But does away with a good chunk of my ergo, but it's okay. Actually, a good chunk. I had nearly 100, so that's pretty like. But really easy to collect. I didn't even. Again.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like one,
Mine! Root for me, brothers!
no elegant solution to not being able to see exactly how to
Oh no! Knock him out, bro!
stuck.
With the others. Don't you want to play with me, Mr. Puppet?
Which is another actual problem that's quite a bit in this.
It's been a while since I put anyone 6 feet under. Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Boy, mine! Root for me, Bobby!
Making some silly mistakes. It's all good. Speaking of silly mistakes, it's me seeing that one. With the radiant charge. Alright, we're gonna get it this time.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
actually use the cube
Mind
as
if I
well
will back it up?
and just corrupt them a little bit.
So much fun. Oh no! Knock it off, bro!
Don't you want to play with me? Puppet!
I couldn't see him through that it's just
That's finished.
so let's just try and take out Big Brother. Here we go. Hey! Take out Big Brother and it's all over. How good. Easy. Did it. Did it. Alright, so the next thing is if you go through here just to left up the painting
Hey,
that
check this
actually once he
Looks
gets
like
hung
you,
out
sorta.
like
From a certain angle. No, I'm just,
back at the
I'm just
hotel,
kidding. No, it looks
get an
exactly like
opportunity
you.
to get,
I mean, you see it, right? With the nose and the...
one of the secret
Right?
weapons, which is the golden line. So I think at that point we've been going for quite a while, so I am going to stream there actually. So I think we're pretty much done. Thank you for checking out the stream. Yeah, going to try and crack to this game. Stream hopefully this weekend, so work out what I'm gonna do. Cool. All right. Well, thanks for checking out. Next time.